Welcome to the channel. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the heart of the Andes, where one of the most mysterious and powerful civilizations once thrived, the Inca Empire. When we think of ancient civilizations, Egypt and Mesopotamia often come to mind, but the Inca culture was equally remarkable. Imagine, how did a small tribe, living among these challenging, isolated mountain peaks, build an empire that unified dozens of nations, covered thousands of kilometers, and created technologies and arts that still fascinate researchers today? What role did myths, gods, nature, and people play in this grand story? Join us as we unravel the mystery, immerse ourselves in Inca culture, and discover what made the Inca Empire so unique and powerful. Let's dive in. The story of the Incas' greatness begins with their origin myths. For the Inca, their beginning wasn't just a story but part of a divine plan. According to legends, the gods sent Manco Capac and his sister Mama Oclo to Earth to bring peace and order. These legends reveal a central part of Incan culture, their profound connection to nature. Lake Titicaca, from which the first Incas were said to emerge, became a symbol of their spiritual roots. Manco Capac and Mama Oclo not only founded Cusco but also established the foundations of the Incan worldview, respect for nature and harmony with the environment. Nature was integral to every aspect of their lives. The mountains, rivers, and the sun were all deeply interwoven with their beliefs, shaping their politics, culture, and everyday life. The city of Cusco became more than just a capital, it was the heart of the Incan world, a place where roads, culture, and history converged. Cusco embodied the Incas' ambition, becoming the world's center, where riches from all corners of the empire flowed. The first Incan rulers, beginning with Manco Capac, saw the potential in this strategically placed city. But building a powerful empire required more than just ambition. The Incas started with smaller conquests and gradually established their laws and customs in neighboring regions. But their key strategy was their ability to unite tribes. They didn't merely conquer, they offered peoples a place within a greater empire, respecting their traditions but guiding them toward a shared goal. This approach ensured loyalty and cooperation from conquered groups. For the Inca, the sun god Inti was central to their beliefs, and the ruler, the Sapa Inca, was considered his descendant on earth. This belief granted the ruler a special status, as he was seen as a bridge between the people and the divine realm. Daily rituals, ceremonies, and festivals were devoted to sun worship, making Inca culture truly unique. Temples like Coricancha in Cusco served not only as places of worship but as treasuries for enormous golden decorations and artifacts. For the Incas, gold symbolized the sun and was used not only for decoration but as a sacred offering in rituals. This divine origin of the ruler not only strengthened his authority but also reinforced the people's belief in the empire's righteousness, helping to maintain order and discipline in such a vast civilization. The Incas organized their society around collective labor and a well-ordered social structure. The system of mita, in which every citizen was required to work for the state, formed the backbone of their society. Mita supported the construction of roads, temples, agricultural terraces, and the accumulation of state resources. This system allowed the Incas to efficiently manage resources and maintain a stable economy even in difficult times. These efforts supported the empire's entire infrastructure. Mandatory labor was seen as a duty to the state, and everyone contributed in some form, whether in agriculture, military service, or construction. Through this, everyone understood their role and responsibilities, creating a resilient and unified society. The Incan road system, Capac Ñan, was remarkable, even by today's standards. Stretching across the entire empire, it connected cities, military forts, settlements, and temples. The Incas used these roads for communication via relay runners called chasquis, who delivered messages with impressive speed using special relay posts along the roads. This system allowed the ruler and military leaders to stay informed about events across the empire. The roads were built to handle the challenging mountain terrain, using advanced engineering techniques to ensure their durability. Bridges across deep gorges, water channels, and reinforced slopes kept the roads in excellent condition for centuries. The Incas were masters of agriculture, adapting to the challenging high-altitude conditions. Their developed system of terraced farming allowed them to grow a wide variety of crops despite the harsh climate. These terraces, which in some places stretched for hundreds of meters, not only expanded planting areas but also prevented soil erosion. Irrigation channels built along the mountainsides allowed crops to be watered even in dry seasons. By understanding microclimates, the Incas planted different crops at different altitudes, maximizing the use of natural resources. They also learned to store food in special granaries, ensuring they had enough provisions and could prevent famine. Incan culture was incredibly rich and diverse. They left behind amazing works of art, from golden jewelry to textiles and ceramics. Each piece was crafted with incredible care and carried deep meaning. Incan textiles were renowned for their quality and beauty, using bright colors to represent different aspects of life and even social status. Incan ceramics also had distinctive shapes and patterns symbolizing nature, gods, and mythological images. Inspired by the world around them, the Incas created stunning ornaments and symbols reflecting their connection to nature and spirituality. The Incas' political system was highly organized. The empire was divided into 4 major regions, each with a governor subordinate to the Sapa Inca. Local leaders ensured that laws were upheld and that public order was maintained. Incan laws were strict, and offenders faced harsh punishments, but there were also systems of support for those in need. The Incas understood that effective governance depended on fair justice, so they established rules allowing everyone to feel part of a unified society. This administrative system allowed them to maintain control over conquered territories without relying solely on force. The scientific achievements of the Incas were impressive. They studied the stars, created calendars, knew about medicinal plants, used antiseptics, and even performed surgeries on the skull. Astronomy held a special place in their lives. The Incas closely observed celestial bodies, helping them determine the time for planting and rituals. Architectural feats, like Machu Picchu, amaze with their precision. Stones in Incan structures fit so tightly together that not even a knife blade can pass between them. This demonstrates their advanced knowledge of construction and stone-cutting techniques, allowing their structures to withstand earthquakes. The Inca Empire was truly a unique phenomenon in history. Created amidst the rugged mountains, this civilization lasted only around 100 years, yet its legacy continues to inspire us to this day. We can only imagine the heights the Incas could have reached if their story hadn't been so tragically cut short. Strong in spirit, devoted to nature and their people, the Incas left a legacy still visible in ruins, myths, and art. Subscribe to the channel, explore the wonders of ancient civilizations with us. Until our next journey into history.